The bins behind me ran out of clothing.
We are like short-handed with clothes right now.
I have good news and I have bad news. Which one do you want first? Oh no. Bad news, guys. Really, really bad news. I have a confession that I have to make, and I'm kind of embarrassed to make this confession, but I have to make it. What is going on, everybody? RJ136 coming back at you with another video. That little thing that you saw was real. My Goodwill bins ran out of clothing. Now it's been like a week-ish since I've posted that, so we're gonna go back to the Goodwill bins and see if anything has changed. Hopefully, really hopefully, trying to piece together from what I was told from people and what they heard, and from what I was told directly, piecing them all together to get the right story. But what does this mean for resellers? That like there are Goodwill bins running out of clothing. Was this a management thing, or was this like something that we need to be paying attention to as resellers? I don't know, but we're gonna dive into it. But first, I'm gonna show you guys what sold today, and then we'll get into all of the crazy drama of running out of clothing at the Goodwill bins. So let's get into it. Been a while since I've had Starbucks, and sometimes it just hits the right way. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. It's been a minute. I try not to get too much coffee. I love coffee. Warm coffee reminds me of when I was a kid and my parents used to sit the coffee out and it would like brew in the morning and I'd wake up and smell fresh coffee. Now, as I'm 30, like when caffeine hits me the right way, I just start getting into these mindsets of like being able to discover new business things, and like I think of YouTube ideas, or I think of like just things that I enjoy. I have a confession that I have to make, and I'm kind of embarrassed to make this confession, but I have to make it. That E30 that you guys saw, that BMW you guys saw, is listed for sale right now. I'm selling the E30 with a heavy heart, a very, very heavy heart. Nadia and I started dating in that car over 5 years ago when I asked Nadia to be my girlfriend. Almost 6 years ago now, we were dating in that car. I took her on a date after I asked her to be my girlfriend in that car. But I started thinking, okay, in the world of reselling, having a car that is 40 years old, it just crossed 40, and having to go drive around a lot, it's just one of those things that's like, I don't know if cars that age should be daily drivers anymore. But let's go drop off our packages and let's go check out to see if the bins actually has clothes today. Please. You better have clothes, Mr. Bins, I swear. Someone mentioned in the comments in my last video, because I was talking about Summer Slowdown. Someone mentioned that for them in Summer Slowdown, what they do is they like add on being an everything seller and they start selling more stuff. You know, I feel like Summer Slowdown probably affects us all. Every reseller probably sees the effect of that. It was something that I was like, man, I don't know if I would ever go back into being an everything seller. Like, I have 99% of my experience in reselling is being an everything seller. I primarily sold hard goods and barely ever sold clothes. But I'd be curious to those that do it. I think that I'm always paying attention to deals, right? Like, I'm on Facebook Marketplace scrolling all the time, not only just looking at cars, definitely looking at cars, but I'm on Facebook Marketplace looking at just everything, you know? It's like, I know that if someone has a PlayStation or an Xbox or a Game Boy listed for 20 or 30 bucks, I'm definitely gonna be one of those dudes messaging them to try to jump on it. But it just got me thinking as people are talking about this and being a multi-interested person, you know, it's like, I love everything. If you didn't have to get a license to flip cars, I would definitely be doing that on the side as well, because I just enjoy it. But you have to have like a dealer's license to flip cars, which is so strange that you don't need a license to flip houses, but you need a license to flip cars. Kind of weird. I have multiple interests, right? So it's like, I think it might be fun, but then it's like, but then if you make a business out of it, does it kind of take the fun out of it? You know, it's like if I added comic books to the things that I flip, does it kind of change everything? And also, like, doing comic books, I feel like you're either one or the other, where you're getting the super rare ones and making, you know, smaller margins on the rarer ones, but you're still able to make a decent profit, or you're selling the penny comic books, you know, and you're basically opening up a comic book store at some point. But I don't know. I've just wondered if anyone's ever made that transition, or if they just do it. My car is technically going to be a flip. That's kind of the goal of selling the car, is selling it for more and buying a cheaper car and then being able to make the difference on that car. That would be ideal. Like, so I'd be curious if anyone's experienced on that, if they've done one or the other and how it affected them. But now, I keep saying we're gonna go to the bins, but now we are actually driving to the bins. I am excited that a lot of the kids that are in the bins are going back to school. The other week, there was like these kids that easily had to be 15, and they're just treating the bins like it was a playground. At 15, they're like messing with people, and they're like running around the store and throwing things across the store. And it's like, I remember being that age. So I'm not gonna be that guy that like hates on young kids, but also at the same time, like in a professional setting, like where people are running businesses, I was quite irritated just being like, dude, this is like, I have a business to run, and now you're running around and creating commotion and, you know, like jumping into my bin and leaning over me. And it's like stuff like that just kind of is like a little bit irritating. So I'm glad that it's now going to be mainly just, you know, business owners that are going to be there. So looking forward to that, but let's go check out the bins. Let's see if we've got clothes in there today. So I don't know if retail racks type of resellers always run into this type of thing, but at least at the bins, I feel like most of my conversations that I have with people, as well as like my thoughts when I go in, it's just like, what is today gonna be like? And we're going in completely blind. I have no idea what today's gonna be like. I am fairly confident it's not gonna be like what just happened, but I think it's time that I show you the clip of running out at the bins, and then we'll meet back up and see what's going on. Quote per one of the employees, we ran out of clothes. So that rotation that you just saw was 8 bins of pillows and blankets and 2 bins of majority baby clothing. The story that I'm getting is that one of the managers forgot to call for a truck, but in my eyes, I feel like one truck isn't enough for a lot of rotation. So something is really weird here, and it might warrant a video. So if you're seeing this, that means it's not good for the Goodwill bins that we are at, and we're gonna figure out what's going on, and I'll try to get at least the best and most clear story. But can I get an understanding, like what's going on with like the blankets and stuff?
They've just basically been sending us like wares pretty much to like every truckload. Every now and then we get like clothes and stuff, but we are like short-handed with clothes right now. They're still pulling stuff off the trucks, but there's so much stuff back there, they have to weed through the wares, put it somewhere, and it's blocking other places. It's a mess there.
Well, yeah, because someone said that you guys like ran out of clothes.
No, well, it would come off like that, seeing as though we don't have any on the line, but they're still loading stuff off the trucks. We just have so many wares. It's just they have to get through the truck.
Just running short on clothes kind of thing.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. So like, is this like just a today thing? Like tomorrow should be fine?
Yeah.
Or like,
more than
okay.
like,
Okay, let's hope so.
They're sending us like 3-4 trucks as is right now. So
Okay.
It's just the way they're sending it to us. It's just nothing but wares pretty much. So they got to weed through it, get to the clothes. It's only like not that much compared to it's a lot. Yeah, we do that part.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a different day. All of that right there is majority Levi 501 jeans. All of this is everything that fits the criteria of a more minimum of 40% sell-through rate. I'm doing a little bit of ones that have 30% sell-through rate because they're jeans, and hopefully that will flip after summer. But that's only 2 rotations in. I've barely been here. So we're doing pretty good. We'll have to show you all the stuff that we got. I'm half tempted to just throw this in the cart and go, but I have to do quality checks, and I'm gonna check sell-through rate. unless every 501's a yes. I don't know. I'm just to be safe. But there were some people eyeballing this, so I kind of put my little bag over there. So yeah, I gotta get back to work though. Bad news, guys. Really, really bad news. All of these are nice 501s that all have massive holes in the crotch. We've got 1, 2, these aren't 501s, but nasty stain. 3, 4, 5, 6, and just like perfection, massive holes. Could be fixed, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Oh man, that stings. That's annoying. Luckily we have 2, so I got a 569 and a 501. There's a little bit of stains on these 501s, but at least no hole in the crotch. And then we've got some non-desirable Levi's over here. These are the ones I'm gonna look up the sulfur rate on because it's like the chinos and that type of stuff. But, still not a loss because we still have a decent amount of stuff. This like polo sport jacket, and then, where did it go? Had some BKEs. Is that right here? I don't know where they went, but some pretty decent stuff so far. So not too big of a loss, but that's just kind of the game that you play at the bins. Rip. Per usual, we are very, very late to pick up Nadia. Actually, I've been later on the channel, but we got a cart full of stuff. Mainly bread and butter stuff that I'd love to go back and show you guys what we got. But the whole point of today's video was last week we were here and we had a much different issue. It was no clothes at all. Obviously, we can see that that has changed, but I kind of want to talk about that because a lot of people hear that and they get concerned, or they're wondering, or they're questioning a million things in one. And I kind of want to show my story and tell my side of what happens when stuff like this, or you lose clothing, or what's the future of reselling, or whatever have you. But I do want to show you guys some of the stuff that we got because it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. One of these great days where I'm excited because I just get to edit this tomorrow and I don't have to source, which makes my life way easier. But I gotta stop talking and get the rest of this done. I have good news and I have bad news. Which one do you want first?
Bad news. Just give me the bad news.
I haven't told them this yet, so you promise you won't get upset. This might have got left in the car, and now they are all melted together.
Oh no, why did I?
Dang it, the camera just died, but we'll, hold on. In case the camera didn't pick up, I made a big whoopsie. A big time whoopsie. We should probably go because Nadia's coworkers are watching us record. Oh, we gotta go.
My gosh.
Might have left. Actually, there's a couple good ones still in here, but if you can hear
that was so random and funny because I came in thinking about like, wow, like I had such a good day today. It's the vitamin D for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get some more.
Some more.
Well, do you want the good news now?
Yeah.
Look back there.
Oh my gosh, that looks full.
'Tis full.
That is amazing.
We needed that today. This video is about the bins running out of clothes, and like we're just kind of low on clothing. I'm not gonna lie. So Now we got clothing in the back. Oh, there's a couple good ones in there.
I swear by it. Vitamin
good
D
ones.
is so. I mean, I know this is probably well, yeah, but I've noticed that I was low on vitamin D, so it's great. It's changed. It's been
giving medical advice.
It's been a couple of weeks, and I just noticed a big difference in my mood. So,
yeah.
yay!
All right, let's go pick up prescriptions.
Some more vitamin D.
And then we'll pick you guys up in just a second. Okay, hopefully this lighting is nice because we've got this extra. This is gonna be my new setup for just a little bit until we get another rack over here. We're scaling, guys. The goal is getting to $10,000 a month. That's like goal phase number 1. It's like if you think about the Avengers movie, it's like everything was leading up to Avengers 1. And Avengers 1 for me is 10K a month, but there's like a bigger goal behind the whole thing. For my Avengers people, you'll know the Thanos reference and what have you. I'm gonna show you guys a quick few things of what I got, and then let's kind of talk about the future of reselling, because I think that some people might watch this video seeing that there's an actual bins that ran out of clothing, and I don't want to get this messed up. Yes, my bins ran out of clothing last week. That is what I was told. I don't know if it was a mistake from the manager or if it was just genuinely not having any clothing. But today was a vastly different day. Everybody, you could just almost feel at the bins today that everyone was having a good day. The people that I was talking to that typically are having slower days today actually had a really good day today. It felt like everybody had their carts full today, and I was one of them. So I don't have time to show you every single thing. I feel like that's just like a video of its own. It gets really, really long when I start showing you everything that I got in one video. But I will try to show you some of the good stuff, and then we'll go from there. But what I want you to assume is that the things that I don't show you are just bread and butter stuff. Anything that's selling from like 17, sometimes even 15, up to like $25. I'll show you the things that sell much better or much faster, or just things that I want to show you. See how many things we got today, and then I'll show you some of the things that we still have yet to list. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 24. Oh my gosh, I still got so much more. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, holy cow, 43, 44, 45, 47, 48, 49, 50, and 51. That's a solid day. 51 items. Normally on days, this is heavy. I forgot how much I spent. It's in my back pocket, but now I have to put all of this back. But by the power of editing, you will see how fast I can put this back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay, see, thank you, editing, you know? That definitely didn't take forever to do. Right next to me here, we've got some stuff. Some of this is what we got today, some of this is what we've had. The rest is bread and butter stuff. You could assume BKE, Wrangler, Ariat, Lucky Brand, AG, American Eagle. I love seeing this garage full of clothing. Nothing makes me happier. But honestly, I'm starting to get a headache because I haven't eaten any lunch today and I'm starving. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick you up tomorrow morning and discuss the craziness of this lifestyle of living in the bins where it's like really high up, really low down. I'll pick you guys up tomorrow. Okay, I lied. I wanted to end the video with Nadia next to me because I just had a million thoughts, and sometimes I think better with just Nadia here to listen. I don't know what it is, but I just do. We've seen two opposite things in this video, and it's almost like too perfect on how opposite both days were. So day number 1, we literally had no clothing at the bins. Day number 2, everybody is walking out with clothing at the bins. There were people like smiling ear to ear today that I've never seen so excited. And I was just, they walked out with a couple of them. They're like, I had such a good day. I'm so happy.
I love that.
Yeah, it's like, it's different. Outside of dramatic YouTube title, thumbnail, whatever, my genuine opinion on like how the world of reselling is and are there clothing running out? First off, what do I know? I've been doing full-time clothing reselling for 6 months. So what do I know? I know 6 months of whatever. In my opinion, I just feel like that was a mistake that happened at our bins. You could have whatever your opinion is. I mean, there's people that watch these videos that go to those bins that might have heard extra. I don't know, or maybe they go to different bins. I just feel like I'm going to always adapt in however business is going to be.
Yep.
And so like that day, I had enough inventory that it was okay that there was just no clothing. Like it was fine with me. You know, it would have sucked on some days.
I mean, not every day is going to be a day full of treasure.
That's a great
full
point.
Of things.
Yeah.
You know, every day's can be a good day.
Yeah, and every day can be a bad day. When you go from a 9-to-5 world, and I still catch myself doing this, it's like, I want to make 10K a month for forever. And you guys hear me talk about like this goal of trying to get to 10K a month. But it's like, I'm going to have months where I'm hitting 10K. There's going to be months that I hit 8K. There's going to be months that I hit 13K. It's just going to fluctuate. That's just what business is.
Right.
And so my sourcing, my sales, everything else in between is going to fluctuate. But I think the moral of this video, I got to adjust my knees getting sore. The moral of the story in today's video is that like, I am just going to learn to adapt to whatever. So like today, I just did some sourcing. I did a really good sourcing opportunity in the bins. And then I did some online sourcing. I got like 3 or 4 items coming my way. I think that I love this industry enough to just adapt to whatever's gonna happen. And so if there's gonna be multiple days where they literally run out of clothing, I gotta adapt. I can't just stay at the bins. I can't just rely on the racks. You know, I'm working on adapting as I grow. I think the more that I want to scale, the more I have to adapt. I don't think the bins are gonna be a forever thing, especially, I don't know. What do I know? Honestly, like what do we know? I just know what's working now and I'm gonna do what's working now. I had someone DM me and I was like, I would love some advice. And I'm like, I wanna be very careful at giving advice. So I don't know, what do you think? Do you think that we should be concerned that like there are bins that are running out of clothing, or is this just like a one-off thing and we're just like, we're gonna be okay? I think that one trend that I've always seen in business is that everybody wants to jump on things early, and then you have the other party that is like worried if it's too late to get into anything. And I've always just done my best to try to stick in the middle. But like if I'm thinking about that, then I'm just not gonna do anything. But if I can just turn that off and just do, and just try to find a way in the middle.
And we put this business in God's hands.
Yes.
So he's in control.
Yeah.
So we trust him.
Yeah.
And so far, I mean, he'll never let us down.
We just appreciate you guys. God bless. I hope you guys are having great sales. If you're resellers, or if you enjoy just doing this, or if you're listing, some people just comment to say that I just sit there listing. Keep listing. Keep listing. Don't turn around and look at us. Well, you should turn around, hit the subscribe button, then turn back around and then finish your listing. That's what you should do, right?
Right.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Subscribe.
Like, subscribe. Do what the YouTubers say. And comment.
And you're gonna put the button right here, right? And the button right here.
I think I think that the buttons would be too, if they're too big. Oh, you mean like a sticker?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, but like if I put the thing there, it won't fit. What is that? Which one's which?
I don't know. I'm trying to imagine it. YouTube, subscribe, like. Okay.
Okay.
Let's try to be
Go ahead.
creative.
End it off, Nadia.
We'll see you in the next video.
Peace.